almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. All right, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instance, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Hey, hey, who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking something up with meat. So make a food, baby. A shit the pan, maybe. We could make another cussing recipe. We got a hot pot of beans and an order to fill. And I know Beat Space ain't got any chill. So Italian soda pop and spicy for me. If you wanna learn good noms and hang around and see, say, hey, who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking something up for thee? And eggplant.
Well, hello, howdy do, and good day to everybody in the Beepleverse. It is I, the Chef of the Legion, Mr. Doctor Who's the Chef, joined by my wonderful brother who's gotten a head start on cooking because we've got stuff to do later today. So, I'm very, very tired. He's got stuff to do.
And also very tired.
He's also very tired. So, brother, what are we making today?
Lamb kebabs as fast as we can.
Fast as we can. Can't catch us. We're the gingerbread man.
Well, we are using cinnamon, so it kind of works out.
So, what do you need me to do for you, man?
Read this. Figure it out.
Read this, figure it out.
Get like all the...
Oh, sure. Poke. There we go.
Somebody once told me.
Oh no, I made a mistake. So, my brother got this book, like, what,
Grade school.
15 more than years ago?
Something like that.
He's made quite a bit of these recipes, and they've all been really, really good. Alrighty, so we need low-fat yogurt, or Greek yogurt, boom. We got lemon juice, I saw a lemon you had there.
Right there.
Garlic.
No way. Oh.
I've got garlic. We need mint. We need salt. We need green onions. Most folks call them scallions, but they're really onions. Cornstarch. I've got cornstarch.
I do too, but whatever.
Okay. We'll use your suspicious baggie of white powder.
Alright, we're just gonna do this shit.
I need cumin. I need cinnamon. Cinnamon, I know I have. I've got a big old thing of it right there. Black pepper, cayenne. Alrighty.
So tired.
Brother who looks a lot like Doc, just saying. Well, I'd hope so, given that we're brothers. How many cloves of garlic?
Well, those are small. Just do like 2 or 3.
Burritos. I'll have 2 new decks to turn sideways at you. Ha. Sounds fun. Looking forward to it. Alright. He's draining the
As much as I can.
cucumbers, so we're making up the kebab sauce. Lovely.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, yeah?
You have another grater.
Oh, I do. I do have a grater. I'm sorry. I've made a terrible mistake for my brother. Hey, Skeletor. I have no idea. That's what my brother's been texting me for like the last week. Do you need these skins?
No, you can toss them.
Alrighty.
Wait, what's up?
Just the various ways to spell kebab.
Oh yeah, I have no idea, quite honestly.
I think it's K-A-B-O-B. I don't know.
We're American, we don't care about spelling.
As long as it tastes good. As long as it tastes good, we'll steal whatever food you have.
And that's, yeah, pretty good at stealing.
At times like these, I realize that cucumbers are mostly water.
Yeah.
Alright. Garlic is garlicked. Next, lemon juice.
Hold on. Actually,
Holding on to the lemon juice. Mint. I've got an audience playing Dota or League or something in the background. So we're gonna have we're gonna have an interesting night tonight, guys.
It'll be okay.
All right. Also, sorry for not doing a barbecue like I promised, but I have been very tired and trying to get used to my new job. Well, position. And I'm running on 4 hours? Let's say 4 hours of sleep at the moment. So after this, I am going right back to bed. Get some of that mint all done up. Remember, if it looks like mint and grows really well in your garden, get ready to say hello to a lot of cats.
Really?
It's catnip.
Oh.
2 green onions, choppy chopped.
That's gonna go in with the
All this?
lamb.
Oh.
Okay.
See dog playing SNES baseball that night, won 5-3 in the 13th inning. I don't know if this is a joke or legitimate. Also, my coworker showed me the Dog of Wisdom. Oh, games done quick. Really? Wow. That is crazy. I didn't realize it was time for summer games done quick.
Okay. So ideally, you'd want to get as much water out of the cucumbers as
And
possible.
the lamb?
Yes.
Alrighty.
But we're just not able to do that today. It just kind of makes the sauce a little too runny, but we're just gonna deal with it.
Alright. What now, buddy?
Well,
Lemon juice?
lemon juice needs to go in.
We're just gonna cut this in half and squeeze and squeeze?
Yeah, it says just, like 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, but, you know, just kind of, you know, just squeeze her in there. I got cumin and cinnamon. Well, we're gonna use my cinnamon.
Oh, your cinnamon? Okay. I see how it is. Alrighty. Let's see. 5 gifted subs and I recreate the meme.
The meme.
The Simpsons lemon meme.
Oh.
Other one too?
No.
Okay.
So you can just plastic wrap that.
Alright.
So it says half a teaspoon of salt, but, you know, as with any recipe,
Measure with your heart.
yes.
Somebody once told me.
I'll count that towards a subscription.
Okay, is that, and then we
Hippocampus hamster. The dog was absolutely being coached the whole way, but it was adorable, so it gets a pass.
need about a cup of this.
I have
just give me
something that about makes a cup.
Okay. we're just gonna scoop a big old
Glob.
cup of that in there. Our hands are clean. We're the ones eating this, so food safety standards we abide by, but hey, to each their own.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Okay. So, raise your hands if you like white sauce in your mouth.
Buy me dinner first? Oh, wait, you are.
And we mix.
It's more of a green. No rats or roaches that run by the camera. Y'all should be fine. Now, occasionally, if I don't do dishes, we get some gnats or something. But that's what bug spray and doing the dishes is for.
All right. So we taste. A little bit more salt.
Remember, folks, if it doesn't taste right, add a bit more salt. Salt is not a flavor, it is a flavor enhancer. If ever you make that one dish that you really, really, really like at the, from that one restaurant.
There we go.
And it doesn't taste quite right, add some salt.
And now what we do is we let it
let it
in
be.
the refrigerator for as long as possible.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let her be. This stream is brought to you by the letter B.
Do we have to, like, say copyright now or whatever?
Exclamation point joke.
Alright, so, fun fact about the lamb in the bowl is I paid $180 for an entire live lamb that I had to drive out to the farm, and they killed it right in front of me, also in front of its other barnyard friends, and it was very traumatizing for all parties included.
The life of a hunter and or meat connoisseur.
Like, they had to shoot this poor thing twice in the head. First time it just, like, collapsed. And then the brothers were like, hey, shouldn't it be, like, you know, kicking, like, the nerves firing and everything? And the younger brother hopped the fence, was like, yeah, he's still breathing. Well, brought the gun over, shot it in the head again, and yeah, it did its death throes and all of that. So, poor lamb, but now we get to eat it, you know. So, it's been well taken care of in my freezer and then in my stomach.
I certainly hope this hasn't been in your stomach before.
Other parts of it. But
he's made a couple of roasts for Christmas and Easter and various other family get-togethers. It's been very, very good. He does like a light little spice rub on it. Has a little like glaze reduction for it. It's very good. I can't wait for. I don't know, where'd you put it? Right here.
Okay.
I can't wait for him to get a get a deer while he's out hunting.
Don't remind me.
I mean, he wants one too, so yeah. But hunting is what hunting does. But when he does, we are going to have quite the venison special. They're selling 20 ribeyes for $40. Jesus Christ.
That's a deal. But that's the kind of deals you can get at farms, man. Seriously.
There was a filet mignon at the grocery store that was on a price reduction for $17, and I was very much half tempted to get it.
So, a little bit more lime. Not lime, Jesus Christ. A little bit more mint in with the lamb. But, oh yeah, another fun fact about bringing that lamb home. I had to roll it up in tarps, throw it in my trunk of my Civic like a mob hit.
Yeah, like a little frickin' 2013 Honda Civic.
Just dead lamb in the trunk, bleeding all over the place.
Bloody dead body in the trunk. If he would have gotten pulled over and popped his trunk, the cops would have been like, "Sir, we're gonna need you to get out of the vehicle and approach us backwards very slowly."
Okay, I need 2 teaspoons of cornstarch in there. Also, this thing had the biggest balls I've ever seen on an animal. Like, besides, like, a full-grown bull. It's like this, like a 9-month-old lamb had, like, softball-sized testicles. Like, it was packing, dude.
It pained me that I didn't have enough for the steak box. 240 of assorted great steaks for grilling and sizzling, plus the free 20 ribeyes. Oh, man. Ramshackle, I want to live where you live.
So, yeah.
He made a groan of, "I hate you."
No. I'm just... all the things right now.
So, cornstarch.
We need half a teaspoon of cumin.
Cumin. North Carolina, where
the buffalo roam.
No, where Venus flytraps are from. They are not tropical. They are Carolinian. And Carolinian. And ramshackle. Hate me if you will. Venus flytraps are probably the most interesting thing to come out of the Carolinas. Besides Carolina-style barbecue sandwiches, which is coleslaw on the sandwich with the meat and the sauce.
Shout out to one of the original 13 colonies, too.
Yeah.
July 4th. Did you put it in there?
I don't know. Yes!
Okay, we need a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah. Where's your cinnamon?
Right
here?
there.
You're from Jersey. Okay.
Oh, you don't count. You don't exist.
You got the 3 J's. In Belfast, Ireland, that's how they think Americans make borger, with slaw. Well...
You can. That's a variation.
They're not wrong. They're just not right.
Quite honestly, I think we're just going to call that a...
yeah, that's good.
We're just going to call that a 1/4 teaspoon. And then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. That's a half teaspoon.
It's the red one. They surmised Slavies.
We also need
a bit more salt.
Salt. And trick, if you have these kind of like grinders, you can just use the cap to help you grind what you need.
Which is how I've been using it, really. I don't know exactly how much it is, I just
okay.
Estimate.
So
what truly pained me about being from Jersey, I'm local to the area where Snooki is in smelling distance. You have my sympathy.
Oh, he's from the shore. And we're going to go with about a tablespoon of oil.
All right, mix it up.
Yes, sir.
That's the thing about a good burger. Cut bread roll in half, put a slice of ground cow in there, and add whatever topping you like. Alright, what do we got to get this grill set to?
Hot. Well, these are just supposed to be grilled on like a barbecue grill. So
Yeah, I was very tired and didn't bring my setup over to the grill.
400 should be fine.
Yeah, but oh. There we go. And then we'll open that up. So do we gotta shape these onto skewers or something?
Yeah, it said metal skewers, but you can honestly
I knew I forgot to grab something at the grocery store.
you can just shape the kebabs into just kind of like these meat patty kind of things. Like
There's caseless sausages.
There's honestly like dozens of variations of kebab, quite honestly. So,
Mr. Brother.
Mr. Brother, okay.
I'm sorry. What the hell is a doner kebab?
A doner kebab is pretty much, it's actually like a European, mostly German invention. It was kind of just born out of necessity of immigrants coming to the country and not having the specific ingredients they needed, so they adapted to the local cuisine and palate. It's basically like a gyro, whatever you want to say, but it's more of a...
I'm not a hero after all.
Yeah, exactly. It's just more of a... it's like a larger kind of kebab type dish. I mean, you still got the pita bread, you still got the tzatziki
Use chopsticks.
sauce.
You are correct.
You still got like the
I have skewers.
the onions and tomatoes and stuff. It's just kind of what they called it there.
They're only ever eaten late night while very drunk. You know, this is true. Alright.
Ooh, you can soak them in water so they don't burn.
So, what are we waiting for, Mr. Chef?
We're not really. Oh fuck! We're not really waiting for anything, to be quite honest. I fucked up the frosting those, but that's okay.
It's alright.
So we just need to form
Shape
the kebabs.
the meats.
So honestly, wet your hands a little bit, which helps.
Yep.
Now the book says 2 by 1.5 inch. Kebabs, but what we're gonna do is just try to divide the meat
4?
in, yeah, pretty much. Why? We can do more, just make them thinner.
Well, fair enough.
Well, bam, that'll work.
You got 6 of them. Okay.
Yeah. Just about. Is it Euro meat? Technically, yeah, you could probably use this meat for gyros, no problem, to be quite honest. It's probably just spiced a little differently. But you're kind of just going for like small meat patties. Ooh, I smell that cinnamon.
Smells very good. Brother, gyro meat is what's used to make a doner kebab. A doner kebab party, the meat would be, I see what you did there. Doner party of 7. Doner party of 7. My grill is making heat noises.
Is it in heat? That's a little small. Oh well.
Some of them are a little big.
Alright. I think we'll be alright. Now, you skewer the meat. As best you can. If it sticks, it sticks. You know what I mean?
If you have to form it around the skewer, do that.
Now, normally metal works a lot better, but you use what you got.
Adapt, improvise, overcome. It sounds like a bad Hulk Hogan impersonation.
What does?
Calling you brother.
Oh.
Squeeze. There you go.
Who texted me?
The person who texted you.
Alright. Is it, ready yet?
Yeah. Ow.
Okay. So. Oh, fuck. We're going to place them gently as best we can. Hopefully all intact on the grill. Like so.
Are we gonna close it, or do you want to do it
I mean,
just
you can.
single like that? Because this is supposed to be a
We'll,
charcoal grill. We'll play it by ear. So, what do we got to do with this pita bread?
well, just kind of heat it up somehow. Whether it be microwave, toaster, oven, grill, what have you.
Alright, we want to cut it, and we got to cut it in half.
Yeah, you can cut it in half.
Alrighty.
this go up?
Yes, it can. So we got 225 or
450.
Alright.
Alright. And you definitely need to hear it sizzling, otherwise it's honestly not hot enough.
What are we gonna do with this little roast over here?
We're just gonna grill them up, season it up as best we can, even though I kind of screwed up defrosting it.
Yeah, you kind of cooked it in there. That's alright.
It is what it is.
Lights.
Camera.
Action of some sort?
Do you have like a plate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Oh. There goes Discord. Close-up meaty action.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was trying to. Oh, I got it.
Oh yeah, you can really start to smell that now.
Ooh, yeah. That's smelling really good. Extreme. Extreme meat footage. Processing nicely. There's nothing left but the fat and gristle. I think of FFX and I can already see he's not like that. Final Fantasy X? Yeah, yes. These are looking very good. Don't go claiming them as your own. No, work is going okay for me, guys. I'm just gonna have to deal with being consistently tired. Christ, they're paying me well enough. But, there you go. Yeah. I made an executive decision that Thursday morning gaming is going to have to be moved. Digi, I'll probably be taking over Monday, so we'll probably do like every other Monday cards, every other Monday I play a game. It is what it is. We'll still hang out.
You got a spatula or something?
Spatula City. Yeah, they're well jammed in there.
We're gonna take a little peeky poo. Ow.
Don't cook yourself.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna.
Hey Maze, how's it going? I'm doing good. I'm gonna get some water. Water will help me be awake. Because water has caffeine. Wait, what?
Oh boy.
No, Digi, we'll have to find a co-op game to do or something. Because I don't want to completely kick you out of Monday Morning Magic. Completely take over Monday Morning Magic. Oh, this is a very interesting Guadalajara beef and salsa. Oh, that sounds good. Jamaican steak.
We've made that a lot.
Is one of our favorite things to make as a family.
Although it is very far from what a Jamaican would call steak.
It's what an American would call a Jamaican steak.
Alright, we're gonna give these a flip. Or at least try to. Okay.
Hot, spicy, tangy, sticky chicken. That's a lot of words right there. Whew. Turkey burritos.
We are
Cooking?
That's what you want to call it.
Doing it live?
That sounds a lot better. Ow, bitch. No.
That one's falling apart.
Fuck. Hey! We did it.
Survived! That's a good little crust on those.
Oh, I know. Gotta make sure they're getting cooked all the way through, though.
Absolutely. So what'd you put on the, what'd you put on the little
Oh, just
steaks right there?
The same spices we used on the kebabs.
Salt, pepper, cumin, cayenne, cinnamon a little bit.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, there's just a lot of fat dripping right off of that thing.
Well, lamb does have a lot of fat, believe it or not.
It's like you wouldn't think so, given how small they are.
I kind of want to close this, though, to give it a little bit more,
Yeah, let's do that.
cook.
We played Gun Cargo at the beginning. The RIAA already thinks that we play Country Roads. And they can bite me. It's a legitimate parody. It's not our fault. It sounds exactly like and better than. Yeah. I got kale. No. Just plain kebabs. What else? What else
That's okay.
How are they doing?
Duck just got here.
Ducks!
Yes, the not imposter.
Ducks, say hello to brother. I'm doing alright. I'm dead tired. I don't know how I'm awake. But, I'm here.
Is he the guy that got pulled over by that stupid cop?
Yes, Mr. Ducks is the man who brought me gumbo supplies and got pulled over by the cop who asked to see his sausage.
Quack.
Not knowing how I'm awake is a frequent state of being as an adult. I don't like it. Everybody, quack at duck. Quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
You wouldn't happen to have a thermometer gauge, would you?
I would not.
That is a lot of fat dripping off of that thing.
Yeah, thank God I put the drip tray back in.
So with metal skewers, as the actual skewer heats up, it helps cook the inside of said kebab. So we're just going to be mostly eyeballing it, mostly not, but when you're
Doing it live.
when your juices run clear most of the time, that means the inside's cooked pretty much enough.
They've also gone down about a third in size. How do you feel about those?
I want to give them a few more minutes, so let's give them another flip, and then close it.
Okay.
What the?
Yeah, it's hot, dude. Alright, close the lid.
I got a ping that a fic that I have been following got an update. So I go to it and the Twitch window goes into picture-in-picture bit. I only mention it because I had to do a double take because your title on the bottom made me think there was a goddess of cooking lamb kebabs for a moment. I mean, if you squint... yes, please. Share with the class, Mr. Ducks.
Well, he said send you pictures, not the class. Well, they're fat kebabs because that's what the recipe called for. Operation Pork Toast Shrimp Heckin' Cook. What the fuck?
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ducks is a mad experimenter of weird food. Once upon a time, he made a pork chop in a toaster.
That's screaming house fire.
He then made shrimp. He then made kebabs.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And now he's making salmon.
In a toaster. That's not salmon, that's mahi.
Mahi. Fish. That looks like a very good glaze on there.
What drugs are you on?
He's on Cajun. Flip them for good measure. Okay.
But it's a toaster. You don't...
He needs to pretend to cook. That is a very good crust, and that's a very good cook.
Alright, I mean...
This is the pork chop. He said the fat turned into crackling.
Yeah? I mean... It cooked? Is that Bubba from...
This is Mr. Ducks.
Well,
and
I know.
Here are the kebabs.
I give the, I should have checked.
Up. Boom. There you go. And a video. Look at this. Plastic knife. Plastic knife.
These are done.
He cut it with a plastic knife.
We're good. So.
That is smoking.
We must put it somewhere. Well, he does have it outside.
Yes. Here. How did the fish work?
And then straight back into all of that delicious, delicious lamb fat. We go with some
Little steaks. So, Mr. Ducks are... Oh, also, I need to, kill the Discord picture-in-picture. Picture was actually really good. My only regret was being stingy with the glaze. I should have just globbed it on with reckless abandon. Mr. Ducks, are you available to join chat at all? Or are you at work? If you could, please, would you join us so that my brother can ask you questions?
I don't want to ask questions.
Or you can explain to my brother your thought process.
Oh, about the toast, I guess.
The toast. In theory, a toaster is a radiative heater, same as a gas grill, so it makes sense that it works, but it just feels like it shouldn't.
Sounds about right.
Hello.
Mr. Ducks, when do you not say stupid things?
I want to say when I'm sleeping.
Okay. So, Patrick, brother,
Yes.
this is Mr. Mad Ducks, the
Yeah.
Mad Cajun, who is
Hello.
definitely not an agent of mischief and or shenanigans.
Exactly. In fact, I have been, on more than one occasion, I've resisted the urge to commit any acts of mischief and simply supplied the materials to other people to provide mischief.
So, Mr. Ducks, can you please explain your thought process as to, I want to cook a pork chop with a toaster?
I mean, my first question is just why, and my second question is why.
Third question is, can I have some?
The third question is the correct question. I actually want to try teriyaki marinade pork chop next. No, I know it sounds unconventional, but bear with me. It's a very normal thing to do if you understand the thought process that led up to it.
Please, what was the thought process?
I noticed that pork chops are roughly the same shape as toast. They're about so thick, about so wide, and about so tall. The only difference is that instead of being square, they're a little triangular at the bottom.
Okay.
And then when I mentioned this to a coworker at work, he insisted that the toaster would catch fire. And I said, no, it won't. And then a couple of days later, the wife called me and said, hey, this toaster is starting to smoke, and no matter how much I clean it out, it won't stop smoking up the house. Get a new toaster on the way home. And I said, you know what? I will. And I went and I got a new toaster on the way home. Then I took the old toaster to work, put it on a storm drain, pork chops, bada bing.
I mean, yeah, I guess, man. Like,
How did
very
this
linear
lead?
thinking.
How did this lead to shrimp then?
Because the pork chops tasted freakishly good. Like, it shouldn't have worked, but like the fat rendered down and left me like a nice crunchy crackling. It wasn't dry, which I kind of expected, but it wasn't. It was cooked all the way to the bone, and I'm like, okay, well, that worked. And then a few days
How
later,
many
my coworker,
toasts did it take, by the way, really quick?
with the dial turned all the way up, pop the lever down, run it twice, then flip it over, run it 2 more times, then flip it over, bone down for 2 more times, and it was honestly perfectly cooked.
About 5 or 6 toasts. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually simple enough. And then the next week, my coworker says, hey, I got some leftover shrimp. We're getting the toaster. I'm like, okay.
Huh. All right.
That sounds like Louisiana.
And then the kebabs, it was my birthday, and I wanted to do something, and I was stuck at work. So I got steak kebabs.
And then how did this culminate in fish?
The short version is that I can't keep being allowed to get away with this. This should not keep working, let alone working better every time I do it. So I must be stopped. So I wanted to attempt that which was untoastable.
So the person who is trying to stop you is yourself,
Yes, I must be stopped.
and it keeps working.
I don't know why.
What is our next
okay,
attempt for failure?
You kind of sounded concerned that it is still working with whatever you put in it.
I am.
Because he has discovered a new kitchen appliance that can very well cook food.
Like, what will you stop at?
When it catches fire and combusts and burns his house down.
Like, what will you not put in the toaster?
Yes.
You don't know me that well yet.
My brother is showing actual concern for you, Mad Ducks, and I'm just like, it's ducks.
I mean, it's not that, cooking food in the toaster is wrong. It's just
Unusual.
all of the different types that has worked that you wouldn't think would work works.
You know what? I've made a decision. Next week, I'm buying a giant industrial toaster, not this little plastic thing.
Where's your fucking spoon?
Right here. And Mr. Ducks, I am doing toaster grilling.
Oh god.
I would like to caution that this is a really dumb idea, so I'm going to encourage it, but take safety measures. Like put it on a pan, like a metal pan, in case there's any dripping. Pull the crumb tray, throw it away. Remember to preheat your toaster. Not a serious sentence I ever thought I'd be saying, but here we are.
Oh God, Mr. Ducks.
I see it. Borger is roughly
Nermetia?
toast sized.
Nermetia says lobster tail.
I don't have much monies, so that's not likely to happen.
This is very true. Burger is roughly toast sized.
I actually really want to get a couple of black bean burger patties, put them on the skewers, and stick them in the toaster.
I want to show them my fishing pictures.
Okay. Send them to me.
On what?
DM to me on Discord.
Imagine being on Discord like a nerd.
Mr. Ducks, I appreciate the inspiration. Sleep deprived pork chop toaster show is going to be. What the hell am I?
You're making.
So-
It is going to be a wonderful show.
In a moment here, my brother is going to show you my fishing pictures from my recent trip visiting my buddy out in Virginia Beach.
So this is my brother on the open ocean.
I don't see the resemblance between him and your brother.
One can see the resemblance, yes. What are you holding there?
So we're in Lower Chesapeake Bay. That is a 49.25-inch red drum. So that is in the trophy category. So I actually had to fill out paperwork and all that kind of stuff, and I'll be getting a trophy plaque in the mail sometime within the next year.
With that fish mounted, or just a commemorative plaque that says you caught a fish this big?
Pretty much, yeah. You can't keep red drum over a certain size. Also, that being the size of the fish, and red drum actually live like close to 60 years in the wild, which is pretty crazy. So that one was about like 45 years old, the boat captain said. But I mean, you're in for a real good fight with those fish, man, at that size. Like, it's a full body workout for sure.
What do you got here?
That is a 53-inch cobia. And that's a 45-inch cobia. But cobia are also a good fish to fight. But those, the cobia, we were able to keep and eat because they're real good eating fish. I mean, the only limit on those was pretty much two in the boat. You know, you can't go past a number limit. There really isn't a limit on their size. But
where did you post it in our stuff?
Oh man, animals. Which one are you looking for?
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah. So that's most of the meat we got off the cobia. I mean, it's pretty...
that looks like it was good eating.
It was like over 30 pounds of meat.
And then official paperwork. And then my friend has one orb weaver on her patio that turned into many.
They do that.
Oh, wrong. There we go. Alrighty.
So, again, Doc, I would like to discourage you from toaster science indoors without,
Oh, no, I'm doing it outside.
Safety measures.
I'm doing it outside.
Oh, okay. Use a power strip so that if you anything goes wrong, you can just unplug it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And just toss it off the balcony or whatever. Very safely, of course.
Yes, next week I am going to cook pork chops in a toaster.
Get thin-cut pork chops and paper towel them off and season them up.
All right.
You saw how I did it.
Oh yeah, it looks inspired.
It was just spontaneous madness, sir.
As is the norm with Mr. Ducks. Mr. Ducks, it seems that we are about to make our kebab sandwiches. Any parting words for the adoring legions? Address your constituency.
First of all, Cookie says the Ducks catchphrase is "Let's make it worse," and that's more of a motto. But yeah,
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Hello, Ether.
Funny.
Hello.
But as far as thanks for invite me on. Your kebabs look pretty good. And as far as the auxiliary, the BPL, and the audience in general, I leave you with the following very well thought out, very rehearsed speech, filled with good points that I absolutely know. Quack, 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 and quack.
All right.
And what are your thoughts on the recent controversy?
Quack.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
It's all quackers.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
So
we are going to get our pocket bread.
So we get some of the sauce. We put it in the pita pocket and spread it around a little bit. Normally we'd have tomatoes and onions to go in here too, but sadly
We forgot.
We forgot and just didn't have them. And then I'm just gonna take one of these for now. Put it in said pocket. Top it with more of that cucumber sauce. Probably just gonna fold it up a little bit, and I'm gonna go for it.
Ah. Woo! Oh!
So like right off the bat, I get the cinnamon, like straight up.
Oh, 100%. That is very cinnamon forward.
And then you get the spice from the cayenne.
And then there's a little bit of that cumin coming to be like, hey, I'm smoky too.
Very multi-flavored.
How much of what type of booze did you have to get? Did you have to give the cucumber to get it sauced?
Quack, that's how much.
He gets it.
It's got a really nice crust on it too, the kebabs.
Oh, very much so. I would have loved to have these actual like charcoal grilled to get like some really nice smoke flavor in them. But this is good. Night Owl, your name is green for me.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Very well done. Very well done indeed.
Ugh.
Very nice and all the way cooked through.
Yeah, definitely got to make sure you're cooking ground meat all the way through for kebabs.
Especially something like lamb.
And then on these little...
Oh yeah, Mr. Ducks is doesn't know what colors are.
It's not bad. Could have used some more pink, but that's pretty
I mean, considering they were half microwaved.
decent. A little chewy with the flavors there. You know that plate had raw meat on it, right?
Oh, well, boom.
Kind of wide, and you're just... Alright, well...
I get sick.
He just committed one of the ultimate sins in the kitchen, eating off a surface that had raw meat. So, if you don't see him on the next stream, we all know why.
Yeah, you killed me.
Did not.
Jesus, that is very good. Very, a little... There's a bit of fat right there. Little heavy. I need to try that bread recipe you sent me, but if I'm completely honest, that cucumber sauce looks so much like the milk gravy that I want to know how to make homemade biscuits. I already know how to make white gravy.
Flour, water, and butter. That's
Lots
how you
of
make
elbow
biscuits.
grease.
Or you can sub in lard, which is probably the best way to go.
I will make biscuits and gravy. And other things. But I will be making biscuits and gravy. I legitimately liked the biscuits and gravy recipe that I found. It was very good. Oh, Lordy. So, we have eaten, we have talked, we have made. Shyla has butter-flavored Crisco because she's amazing like that. Wow.
Jeez, dude.
I'm sorry. We will consume and clean and get on with the rest of our days. He's got to go teach music, and I've got to go back to sleep. Yeah. Excuse me.
And yeah, just sorry for the short stream today. Just kind of time crunched.
No, yeah, I had no plans today, honestly. Beyond, I want to do something with my brother.
Mad Ducks, I play the drums.
He plays the drums very well. He's very good. What was I gonna say? Tune in next week for Toaster Shenanigans, which may or may not combust. A couple years ago, a certain British naval history YouTuber made his first adult visit to the U.S., where he had to explain biscuits and gravy to him because his initial image was horrifying. Oh yeah, because biscuit is cookie. Why I am so crazy with the following words. I am an audio engineer.
Oh, cool.
He goes up on scaffolds and puts the speakers in churches. And he's colorblind, so he doesn't know where to connect the red wire.
Well, you must be very skilled at your job then.
So, apologies for the short impromptu stream. Thank you for coming regardless. I appreciate everyone coming in and showing their support and getting so excited for cooking. Hopefully I will be more well adjusted to my life and my schedule next week. With everything, thank you, brother, for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing the food. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Be good to yourselves. Have fun. And remember to hail. Hail. Yes, this was dinner, Mr. Samat. You came in right at the end. We had lamb kebabs. It's a short VOD. But remember, too, hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
And the stolen things obey the quartermaster unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo techs push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.